have something really exciting to share with you today, and I almost didn't tell you because it is new and scary, and I got a visit from my old friend Perfectionism. So I have been dragging my heels, postponing this, wanting to get it to be perfect before I tell you, but it's time. I'm taking the plunge because doing the scary things, that's where we grow. So here we are. I have something really cool to share with you today. Let's get to it. I started working on Simple Happy Zen 5.5 years ago. I almost cannot believe it's been this long. I started this journey back in 2017, and it has been one of the most amazing experiences of my life. I've come a long way since I first started filming my videos, with everything about the technique of filming and editing and all of that, but mostly also to find my own voice, to be comfortable sharing myself online with the world. And I've had all the highs and lows, everything from just being so excited to learn new things to also wanting to give up at times because it all just seemed too much. I've had to learn everything from scratch, and I'm just so grateful to have found this amazing community of people all around the world to cheer me on, to support me, and to watch my videos. I love that I get to be creative with Simple Happy Zen and also talk about my passions with you, from things like minimalism and intentional living to things like slowing down and self-care. All of these things have helped me out in my life countless times, and I'm just so happy to be able to get to talk about them every week with you. So I've really fallen in love with being a content creator. And now I have found another creative outlet that lets me explore exactly also these topics, but in a completely new and different way, which is digital art. If you've seen more videos from me recently, you may have seen me exploring this new creative hobby and drawing on my iPad. It's been secretly on my mind for like years now that I really wanted to learn how to make digital art in Procreate. And last year I decided to finally go and do it. So I started to learn it, and I've been learning so much. It's been a lot of fun. It was quite a steep learning curve, and it still is. So I went through all the phases again of, being super excited to wanting to give up and everything in between. But right now it's at a point where I finally feel like it's ready to share with all of you. So Simple Happy Zen now also has artwork available. I'm so excited. You can purchase it and then print it yourself and hang it in your home for some inspiration, or maybe give it to a friend or use it for greeting cards, or you can even use it for printing on canvas bags or mugs, or basically whatever you like. All my prints have similar messages and styles as my videos, so I've decided to keep them nice and simple and minimal, but also I really try to put in a lot of love and warmth into them. And I've made them all available in an Etsy shop, which is etsy.com/simplehappyzen. So this is how it works. I currently have 12 designs available in my shop. This is one of them. And I have my iPad, I also have my Apple Pencil, and I use this to create all of these things by hand. I draw them myself by hand. And you can use this to create any kind of brush that you like, from line art to like inking or watercolor. This is more like a chalk kind of brush. Basically, I can get as creative as I want with it, which is what I really love about this digital art form. And if you purchase one of these designs, then you will get the digital file in your email immediately. And the best thing about digital art is that you get to decide. So you can print it out yourself if you have a home printer, or you can use a print shop and you can print it really big and hang on your wall. You can print it tiny, you can print it as a gift card, whatever you like. You will also receive a PDF file with your artwork that explains everything you need to know about printing it and all the different sizes that are available. So basically, wherever you live in the world, whatever size ratios are standard or common where you live, you'll be able to print it however you like. What also drew me to digital art is that this way I can offer these prints at a much more affordable price than if you were to go out and like buy physical artwork somewhere, but it is still like a piece of me. I drew these things by hand, I chose the designs and the colors, and the messages align with my videos. So right now there are 12 designs available in the shop, and I will keep adding to them as I create new ones. One of my favorites currently is this one. It's a little hard to see, I'll put a close-up. It is a minimal line art mountain landscape that I think came out really nice, and the message is, I am sensitive, I am strong. This is definitely very personal because I often like to remind myself of this, that strong doesn't always have to mean tough, that sensitive people can be strong too in like their own beautiful way. Another one of my favorites is this really beautiful, simple flower art in a circle, and I especially love the color. It took me like forever to pick out this color, but I think it came out very well. Or this one, it says "Thank you sunshine" that I made, and this was inspired when I was standing near a window and I felt like the warm wintry sunlight on my face, and I felt this gratitude for that warmth, and it made me want to create this artwork. And I especially love how it came out with the texture and the like really warm orangey color coming through here. So yeah, that's how it works. Feel free to check out my Etsy shop. I will leave the link right here and in the description box below. I would love it if you could check it out and tell me what you think. And if you do find a print that you love, then of course it will be very special to me. If you can purchase it, no pressure of any kind. If this is not your cup of tea, no worries at all. But if you do find one that you love, then feel free to order it and maybe display it somewhere in your own home or send it to a friend, whatever you like. This is also just a great way of supporting the channel and to help me to keep making these videos, because for me as a full-time content creator, it's very important to keep diversifying my income so that I am not solely dependent on the YouTube algorithm for paying my bills, because the algorithm has a mind of its own. So this Etsy shop is just a really good way for me to branch out and not only explore my creativity in a whole new way, but also just to be more secure financially. To celebrate the start of this whole new part of Simple Happy Zen, I would like to do a sale, a temporary sale, and offer you 20% off on any and all prints that you like. So you can use this discount code to get 20% off, and the sale will be for the next 2 weeks. So until March 11th, definitely let me know if you have any questions about how all of this works in the comment section, and I will try to get back to everyone. So the reason I think that I've been postponing telling you about this, I wanted to tell you in December and then January, and now February is almost over, is that it is very scary for me to share this with the world. I am completely used by now to my face being out there and my voice in my videos and even my thoughts and my opinions, but my drawings is a different story. I've often thought of myself as not a very creative person, especially when I was growing up. Even though I've always loved drawing, I was also always just scared of creating things because I worried that they wouldn't be good enough. So only these last couple of years have I been learning to instead embrace my creativity and just see where it takes me and have fun in the process of creating, rather than wanting it to be perfect, which doesn't exist anyway. But I'm also just really excited to share this with you because it is so scary. Because doing the scary things and stepping out of our comfort zone and learning new things and putting ourselves out there, it's all very scary and you feel vulnerable. But it's also where we learn and grow and evolve, and it's where we find out things about ourselves. For example, I like drawing and it's very rewarding. So if you're watching this right now and you can relate, then I would like to encourage you to just go out and do it, to do the thing that you've secretly been wanting to do for a while but find a little scary. Don't worry about the whole thing just yet. You don't have to know exactly everything you need to do or where it can take you. You can just take the first tiny little step and then maybe take another tiny little step and then another. Putting yourself out there or pursuing your passions and your feelings, or trying a new creative hobby, or maybe signing up for a class, or taking your life into a new direction, starting a new relationship. These things can be quite scary because we open ourselves up to criticism or maybe even rejection. Maybe we learn that something is much harder than we thought it would be and we need a lot of practice. But it's always going to be worth it no matter what comes of it, because there's a reason that you feel drawn to that thing. It's because there's something there for you. So if you're watching this, I want to encourage you to take that little first step, see how it feels, just dip your toes in the water and go from there. If you'd like to get one or more of the Simple Happy Zen wall art prints, then definitely take advantage of the sale and get 20% off. Thank you so much for being here. It always means so much to me and I never take it for granted. As always, questions, comments, conversations down below. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you again next week. Bye bye.